What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, aka Hurricane. You can call me Slurrer Fame. Today's Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. It's about 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful, lovely Queen City, aka the Republic of Cincinnati. That makes it about well, you know what, 5 a.m. Pacific time, 2 a.m. in Hawaii, but regardless of where you're listening to us from, thank you for listening. Welcome back to the show. We might as well call this the I Got Joints edition. Okay, last time we published, last weekend, we didn't have any action. We just kind of did the interview with the guy from Barstool Sports, Tom, manager, and didn't really have any action that weekend. I tell you what, the last weekend and like really this weekend, it's not really a lot of good action. Might sound like some good games, but there's like not really good wagering action. All right, but hopefully, I think that changes today. With the college further ado, let's go ahead and get into the action. All right, starting at noon, playing about an hour and a half up the road from me here, we got the Ohio State Buckeyes hosting the Iowa Hawkeyes. Okay, um, Iowa is 3-3 this year. You know, coach Kirk Ferentz. You know how, excuse me, Iowa is 3-3 this year. Coach Kirk Ferentz. Uh, they 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 run the ball 2.6 yards a carry. Run game and defense travel. That doesn't travel. 2.6. That's not a good no. And they give up 3 yards a carry, which is damn good, but that's gonna go up a little bit after facing the Buckeyes more likely today. And they pass it 156 yards a carry and give up 154 yards. I mean, and they haven't really played any heat, to be honest. They played Iowa State. You know, yeah, they haven't really faced any real heat. Oh, they played Michigan last week, but you know, there's a lot been saying that Michigan's overrated. So, you know, and they're number four in the country, though. So how much overrated are they? Right? Ohio State, on the other hand, you know, they are Ohio State. They're the Big Ten, Alabama. Everybody's giving them the big shot or their best shot. You know, people have been taking their best shot at Michigan and Ohio State for you know since as long as I can remember. You know, every now and then Wisconsin or even Michigan State or Iowa won and win a conference. You know, once every 10 years or something. But for the most part, it's been Ohio State and then Michigan kind of used to ride with them, except maybe the last 20 years, 10 years. Okay, since Woodson and Brady left, right? But uh, Ohio State 6-0. They run for 6 yards a carry. Only give up 3.4. You see what I'm saying? They're at home. You know, I got a buddy heading up that way. Y'all remember him, Jimmy Bags? He's been on here. He's heading up that way to watch that game. Um, they give up 315 yards a carry. Or no, Ohio State throws for 315 yards a game. 315 yards. They only giving up 160 in the air. You know, Ohio State keeps some DBs. They've always kept DBs, all right? Ohio State is a 29.5 point favorite in this game, and I think they're going to easily cover. We're going to take Ohio State minus 29.5. They're probably, 33 to 35 points. Ohio State will cover. But, you know, the normal odds, minus 110, we'll go ahead and take that for minus 110 odds. Ohio State minus 29.5, right? It did drop about a point, but that's fine. We're still all right. Ohio State, they should win somewhere around 30, all right? Now, our second game, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, all times Eastern. Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show, Betting Public Sports Show. All right. We've got BYU going to the East Coast to take on Liberty out there in Virginia. Now, if you remember, a couple years ago, these were our darlings, both of them. Both of them. Well, I think Air Force was in there with the two, but it was mainly BYU and Liberty. Okay, things have changed a little bit since then, but BYU is 4-3. You know, um, they average 32 points a game, and they give up 30 a game. So it tells you right now, BYU doesn't have a strong defense. Okay, they run for 4.8 yards a carry, and they give up 4.6 yards a carry. Again, BYU's defense is kind of, you know what I'm saying? And they pass for 277 yards a carry. They've always had that's kind of one of the program features, BYU has always had good passing numbers, going back from Jim McMahon, Steve Young, um, Ty Detmer. They've always, to recently Justin Wilson. They've always had good passing numbers. Okay, and they're going to Philly to take on, or not Philly, to Virginia to take on the Liberty Flames, who score 29.7 a game and give up 22.6 a game. Now they run for 4.5 yards a carry, significant, and they're at home. They only give up 3.5 yards a carry. That's what I'm saying. As far as this game, and then they pass for 223 yards a carry, and they only give up 209 yards a game. I'm sorry, 223 yards passing a game, and only give up 209 yards a game. All right. So right now, the spread is -7. BYU -7. I don't see that at all. Unless I'm missing something. I could go ahead and take Liberty on the money line, but just to be safe, just in case we might be missing something here, take them +7. Again, normal odds -110. Okay, BYU. Okay, +7 at -110, and then the last one, 7:30 tonight. Okay, we've got the F Knights, Central Florida Knights, going to the East Coast to take on East Carolina. Okay, the Pirates. Okay, Central Florida is coached by Gus Malzahn, former Auburn coach. They're 5-1. Now he brought some offense with him. He kind of let us down one game earlier this year. I think it was against San Jose State, I believe. Or it might not. Yeah, I apologize. I know it was like week 1, week 2, but yeah, now UCF scores 41 points a game. They only give up 14 a game. Okay, they run for 5.6 yards a carry. They give up 3.8 a carry. 3.8, that's pretty solid. Okay. They pass for 264 a game and only give up 212 yards on the air a game. So, UCF's pretty solid here. Okay, and East Carolina, 2-2 on the year. One of their wins against the non-FCS school. UCF, they pass for 309 yards a game. They give up 278 a game, and they run for 6.6 yards a carry. That's a hell of a game. That's elite, and they give up 5.9 yards rushing. That's woefully bad. How much we love on this show when those guys from the P5 conferences come down to the smaller conferences. They usually don't dominate, and quickly. Within a year or two, they're dominating that program or that conference. And there's no difference here. Like I said, UCF, their numbers might be a little skewed because they really cracked Temple real bad on national TV a couple weeks ago. But for the most part, like I said, those guys who come from the bigger conferences to these smaller conferences, those coaches, they dominate. And nothing different here. Central Florida they go into the game as a 5-point favorite, -5. I'll go ahead and tease it back, 1, -3. So just in case they only win by a field goal, we push, all right? We'll take UCF -3. Now that's at -157 odds, okay? So we're going to add a half a unit on that. So we're going to take UCF -3 at 1.5 units. All right, so let's recap. Okay, noon, Ohio State hosting Iowa. We're gonna take Ohio State -29.5. Okay, 3:30 p.m. We've got BYU at Liberty. We're gonna take Liberty +7. Normal odds -110. Okay, Ohio State game minus normal odds -110. Okay, and then the last one, UCF at East Carolina. We're gonna take UCF -3 with 1.5 units on it. All right. So there you have it. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And you know the show's motto: there's games to be played, there's money to be made. We'll be back tomorrow with more action and to talk about today's action. But in the meantime, let's hook up on social media if we're not already. My Twitter at Biggie Rothstein, BIGGIEROTHSTEIN. Okay. Instagram at Fame_Rothstein, FAME_ROTHSTEIN. Okay. My email address, famerothstein@yahoo.com, FAMEROTHSTEIN@yahoo.com. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, sign up for notifications, leave comments, and share the content that you see on this channel here and our game show, BCDK_OH_game. All right. But there you have it. Let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous. You know, I was a little winded, so we took a break last week. Now we're back. Didn't do anything yesterday, but that's fine. But yeah, now we're back, and let's get to it because starting really Wednesday or next. Yeah, there's like 20. There's almost a month straight of football on TV, starting like Tuesday, I believe. Yes, a month straight of football. All right, so let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous, and we'll be back tomorrow to talk about it. But until then, folks, be well. Peace.